So we're going to do a rear naked choke. On a rear naked choke, it's going to be created from an arm triangle. Notice that I'm using the knife edge of my hand on the back of the cervical spine, and I'm tucking my head in. I'm also going to have my hooks in to the insides of his thighs. So, hooks in. I'm going to swim through. As I swim through, I'm going to go deep to each side of the carotid artery. I'm going to put this up as high on my shoulder as possible. I'm going to comb the hair and put this on the back of the cervical spine, taking it to the tap. One more time, I'm going to swim through each side of the carotid artery. I'm going to go as high as I can to my arm, back of the cervical spine, take it to the tap. Okay, now we're going to do a rear choke defense. So as I come through, Brandon's going to grab both hands on my arm 2 to 1. He's going to make it tight up into my armpit. He's going to take it over his head and put it on the outside. We're going to do that one more time so everybody can see. So as I come swimming through, he's going to grab 2 to 1. So now he's got an advantage of control for strength 2 to 1. He's going to take it to the outside of his head. Now he's going to bridge back onto me and turn. So we're going to do guard pass. So I'm not going to hang out inside the box. I'm going to shuck the hands and I'm going to come up to a good guard position. I'm going to have my hands low on his hips, not in his upper body, and my elbows into his knees. I'm going to do a split stance. One leg is going to fall back. This is going to create space. Now I'm going to come up to a high kneeling. As I come up to a high kneeling, notice I'm going to keep this outside. If I keep my base too narrow, I'm going to get swept. So one more time. I'm going to come up to a good guard position. Head up, chest up, towards the sky. I'm going to have my hands low on his abdomen and his hips, elbows in the insides of his thighs, towards his knees. I'm going to take a split position. When I split position, it's going to create a space where my knee can come through. I'm going to come to a high kneeling. Now, there's several ways to pass. We're going to do a cross body pass, cross knee to the floor. I'm going to sit through, trapping the elbow, coming up, top side knee. Now I'm going to create inside control. I have inside control. Top side hand is going to go underneath the head. Opposite side hand is going to gable. This is side control. Now, depending on what the opposite side arm is doing, if it's up, both hands on it, pin to the mat. Top hand is going to grab the wrist. Bottom hand is going to come underneath. Grab down, pull to his hip. Now there's several ways to finish this. One is keeping the wrist on the ground, knee to belly, and to the tap. 2 is I can collapse my bottom leg, come to a mermaid, pull down, take to a tap. Now, from side control, I'm going to go upper 4 corners, side 4 corners. I'm going to grab the elbow again, sitting through to a scarf. Bottom knee is going to become top knee to the side of the head. Now his hand is going to be down on the opposite side. Both hands on the forearm to the mat. Bottom hand is going to trap the wrist. Top hand is going to come up underneath. We're going to create a direct 90-degree bend in his elbow. I'm going to sit through. Bottom leg is going to become top leg, trapping to scarf. Second way to finish. Same thing. Bottom leg is going to come knee to belly, pulling into your lap to scarf. Now, knee to belly, strike, strike, strike. Slide through, mount high. All right. So, this is a very dangerous position to be in with your hands on the mat. He's down inside my box. I'm going to grab same side, thumb up. I'm going to sit up high and hard. Across, outside, back to inside, creating my figure 4. I'm going to bend the elbow to a 90. I'm going to cut my angle out to a 90 degree as I control the hips. Notice I'm keeping the elbow in my center of power. Now I'm going to rotate around the shoulder joint because it's locked out, taking to the tap. Now I'm going to create space as he sits up. I'm going to hold the back of the elbow, cross face, cutting my angle to a 90. Both heels are going to come down, knees together, pinky to chest, take to the tap. As he pulls out, I'm going to trap the head, cut to my 90. Heel's going to go down across the back of his neck. I'm going to tuck my leg in, creating my leg triangle with his arm tucking one side, my thigh tucking the other side of his carotid. Take to the tap. Now, all I'm going to do is hold the pinky to chest, knees together, heels down, take to the tap. I think that's it.